What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today has been pretty straightforward day. It's a range day. I had a feeling that we might have some kind of range day, just because of the fact that last 1, 2, 3 days has been very volatile. Crazy movements happening. But yeah, I had a feeling I'm gonna be like in the range, and yeah, two trades for me. Pretty standard trades. Nothing crazy. 8:30 came around and we had this nice uptrend with a break and a couple legs up, and you get this lower high, which is a nice little lower high here. That's perfect. You get the lower high here as well, but that's 3-bar congestion, and you also get a failure here as well. The failure did work for a scalp, nothing else, but this lower high is just, it looks really good. You can also argue it's a 1, 2, 3 triple test. Nice little entry there. This was my trade. It's pretty standard. Again, second entry short, sorry. This is your standard textbook second entry. You gotta take those. This downtrend working down with a break, 2 legs up with a correction. I mean, this is literally textbook second entry. You also get kind of like this maybe triple test here if you see it that way. I don't really see it that way, to be honest, but it is a triple test, 1, 2, and 3, so maybe take that. But you already have a break new low already in place, so going short there, it is a little bit risky. And the price just goes down again and basically gets second leg down, and the price reverses. I was looking for a higher low here, did not get one. There's one here, but but it's too far away. You can't take that. And then you also get basically a failure here. So new low, by the count, it's not a second entry, it's actually a third, but visually, you know, new low, first entry, second entry, short failure. It is a little bit risky because you can have your channel like this, right? Initially you have a break new high in place, but notice how EMA is hugging that price really nicely. So maybe you risk that. I wasn't willing to risk that. But I mean, either way, the channel is correct either way, to be honest. You know, that way you have a break new high, this way you have break 2 legs up, so it's the same concept. Especially with the break new low already happened, you know, you're expecting the price to come back to the top of the range, so that's the idea. And price reverses, you also get a second entry, so you have new high, first entry, second entry long. I did not take this, it's too close to the EMA, and then you get this higher low, which is a better entry in my opinion. So you also get a failure as well, so you have new low, first entry, second entry, short failure. So higher low with the failure, that's a pretty good spot to take a trade there. And when you go up from here, there's really no entries here anywhere else, until up here you get this nice second entry long. To me, I was not feeling it just because of the EMA. I don't like taking the trades like that into the EMA. That scares me. So I like to see above the EMA. That's what I like to see. But I mean, the concept is there in the context, right? You're going up with the trend at the key entry point. So not a bad setup, but that EMA just scares me. And then we go up again, and there's no setups here. A bunch of chop here. I'm not really interested. There's a bunch of lower highs here. I don't know if there's like a break here. Maybe there's a break here, maybe not. It's tough to tell, but I don't know. I was just not feeling this right here, so I decided to be patient, and then price reverses. There's no trade setups here. All first entries everywhere. You do get a higher low with a failure here. Again, this is congestion, don't take that. And the price reverses again. There's really no trades again here, no trades here, nothing that would traded. There's a lower high here, but you really need a break and a new high to take that lower high. So not really, even though it worked really nicely, but that's not the right spot to take lower high at. And then my second trade is this again, second entry short, just like this one, right? I mean, this is again textbook entry, right? You know, you're expecting the price to retest this low. Yeah, there's a channel going up, but you can also argue at the time you can have a channel like this. So break new high in place, the correction has played out. Unfortunately, I only got a point out of this. I was targeting this this low, and I only got a point out of that because the price started reverse, and I quickly tightened my stop loss to 1 point, and I got stopped out. So not stopped out, but I got filled with 1 point, which is fine. Yeah, especially in ranges like choppy ranges like that, honestly, I got really lucky with this trade because the price did test this low. But usually I would just scalp out. Honestly, I would just do 1 point. But this one I got a little bit lucky. This one, however, I did not. It was just, like I said, 1 point. So it is what it is. And you get this triple test here. Again, EMA is kind of flat, and you go into the EMA. But it's up to you if you take these. Again, like I said, to me the EMA kind of scares me, but it's a clear triple test. 1, 2, 3. Right, so after triple test, you get this 2 legs up basically, and price reverses again, touches the overnight or the bottom of the range, as to say. There's a second entry short here, but maybe take that. I don't know. To me, after these 2 trades, I didn't really was interested in trading anymore. But it did work. It would have to like really, stick to your guns here, because this got congested. 1, 2, 3, 4 bar congestion. So, but eventually did work. So you do have to like sweat it out a little bit. But and then you get this bunch of chop here, congestion. Don't trade any of this stuff. Maybe trade this triple test. I mean, you can clearly see we have some support here coming in, so not a bad idea. But there's a second entry long, not really right setup. There's another second entry long here. This is, however, is pretty good right here. Again, this is what I like to see in second entry longs above the EMA, with the trend, all that good stuff. Maybe you can tighten or widen the channel a little bit, right? Either way, it's a good setup. And now we're just chopping, and yeah, that was my day. I expect the price to retest this high, maybe get some resistance at the midline, and eventually go up to test the range high. But that's pretty much it for the day. Yeah, thank you all for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye for now.